Have you ever wondered how one person can fill the world with beautiful music? This is the story of Beethoven, a boy who loved sound more than anything else.
Please like, share, and subscribe to Tiny Tales of Giants.
Beethoven was born in Bonn, Germany, in the year
1770.
He grew up in a small home filled with music and lively sounds. Beethoven's family noticed that he loved music. His father believed he could become someone great and encouraged him to practice every day. His father could be strict, and sometimes lessons were tough, but Beethoven never stopped loving the way notes danced in the air. Beethoven practiced piano and violin each day. He wanted his music to reach deep into the hearts of people everywhere. When Beethoven was only 7 years old, he stepped onto a stage for the first time. The audience listened closely as his tiny fingers made beautiful sounds. Life was not always easy for Beethoven. He faced challenges, but he never stopped believing in music. He studied composing with hard-working teachers who guided him. They helped him learn how to shape ideas into amazing music. Beethoven also loved reading. Books filled his mind with stories, ideas, and dreams. When Beethoven grew older, he moved to Vienna, the city of music. He wanted to learn from the masters and create something new. In Vienna, Beethoven studied with the famous Joseph Haydn. He worked hard every day, learning new ways to shape his music. Beethoven began performing for important people. Nobles and royalty listened to him with amazement. He started writing his early piano sonatas. His music was bold and full of emotion. Everyone remembered Beethoven not only for his music, but for his wild hair and fiery spirit. He was full of energy and ideas that changed the world of music. Did you know Beethoven loved sharing music? He played his songs for friends and small gatherings. People always leaned in to listen. Whenever Beethoven needed new ideas, he went on long walks. Nature helped his mind fill with melodies. Birds, trees, and rivers became his music teachers. Beethoven began writing music for string quartets. He loved how 4 instruments could talk to each other like friends playing together. Soon, he finished his very first symphony. People were amazed at how bright and exciting the music sounded. Everyone noticed that Beethoven's music was full of surprises, sometimes quiet like a whisper, and other times loud like a storm. Beethoven had a funny habit. He loved very strong coffee, and counted each coffee bean to make it just right. People admired Beethoven, but also thought he was a little quirky. His wild hair and big ideas made him unforgettable. As he kept writing, his music became stronger, richer, and braver. It filled concert halls with powerful feelings. But when Beethoven reached his late 20s, something sad began to happen. He started losing his hearing. Beethoven felt frightened at first. How could a musician create music if he could not hear? But he did not give up. He began to place his ear close to the piano and feel the vibrations through his hands. Even as his hearing faded, he kept writing. His music grew deeper, more powerful, and filled with courage. Beethoven proved that strength comes from the heart, not from hearing, but from believing. One of his most famous pieces is Moonlight Sonata, soft, dreamy, and calm, like a quiet night sky. Another masterpiece is the Fifth Symphony. The opening notes feel like fate knocking on the door. Da 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 da. He wrote the Eroica Symphony inspired by heroes. He wanted music that felt brave, bold, and full of heart. Then came his Ninth Symphony, a huge, joyful piece that celebrates hope and people coming together. The famous melody from the Ninth Symphony is called Ode to Joy. It sings about peace and friendship all around the world. Beethoven became a symbol of strength. He showed the world that even in darkness, creativity can shine brighter than ever. Beethoven kept writing music even when he grew old. His hands moved across the page with the same passion he had as a boy. In the year
1827,
Beethoven became very ill. When he passed away, the whole city of Vienna came to say goodbye. Thousands of people filled the streets because they wanted to honor the man whose music touched their hearts. After he was gone, musicians around the world felt inspired by him. They studied his music and tried to understand how he filled every note with courage and emotion. His songs traveled farther than he ever could. Today, Beethoven is remembered as one of the greatest musicians in history. His music still plays in concerts, movies, schools, and homes. Even after hundreds of years, his melodies feel alive. Beethoven had many fun facts. His hair was always wild. He loved nature and took long walks with a notebook. He wrote 722 works in his life. That is a lot of music for one person. Beethoven taught the world something very important. Challenges cannot stop real talent. No matter how hard life became, he never gave up. His music reminds us that strong hearts can shine even in the darkest moments.